Hey, good morning, everybody. It's great to be back with you all again. And first and foremost, happy Mother's Day to all the great moms out there in the Friedman Adventures family and beyond around this beautiful world. I've met so many great moms in China and the Philippines, Taiwan, Korea, here in the United States, in Mexico, Costa Rica. It's a special day for all the moms out there. I send you all my very best. And I hope you are having a really, really special day with family and friends. Well, speaking of moms, we'll talk about a kind of a different mom, Mother Nature. And Mother Nature, as maybe you can see behind me, the seas are building here in Southern California. It's quite a bit breezier here this morning. And we are cursed with winds for a lot of this week. I mean, it is just going to be breezy, 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 windy, 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 and sometimes up there with gale force winds like up north, it looks like it's going to get kind of nasty. Will it put the kibosh on some really great fishing? That, of course, is the question that looms large here today, and there has been just a wonderful start to the sport fishing year here in Southern California. Only time will tell, but there's no question about it. We will take a step backwards in terms of conditions. Water that was starting to warm, water that was starting to clean up will inevitably get dirtier, and also not only off color, but water temperatures will drop, and that is not always great for the bite. Only time will tell. We'll figure it out. Down in San Diego, what a bite that has been on the bluefin tuna, and it's been a great bite for so many. If you didn't check out that new video we just put up with Sam Patella, with Sam De La Torre over there at Island Fishing Tackle, he's got the trolling lure you will need to get stops. You know, in past years, bluefin not all that prevalent on the lures, on the trolled lures, but this year they are biting one lure in particular, and I highly recommend you check it out. The San Diego, another nice day on those big bluefin tuna, 80 to 170 pounders. They had 6. They saw a lot of fish, but they had difficulty getting them to bite. Check those fish out. Gorgeous for these two great anglers who put some really trophy fish on the boat. And I was talking to my friend Jeff Yeomans over there at 540 Slingers Club this morning, and we just can't get over how mind-boggling, how truly magnificent it is to catch those fish on a trip that leaves at 6 a.m. from San Diego and returns at 6 in the evening. San Diego is going to throw the towel in until this weather calms down, and I think a lot of other guys are. Some of the bigger boats are going to continue to fish it, and we'll see how those overnight trips do. They've been really doing well down there. Several boats with limits of bluefin tuna here recently. Good nighttime fishing going on. Daytime fishing is also quite good. You can see the disparity in the grade of fish when we look at Martin Padilla, a good friend of mine. He comes on all the Friedman Adventures charters. Martin actually got into this game a little bit late, but he went all in. And here he is. He's went hardcore. He was on a small boat, didn't get any sleep, but they managed to catch these bluefin tuna. Now, smaller grades, still beautiful fish, no question about it. But this is where you're going to go to the 30 to 40 pound fluorocarbon. I know Martin's a big fan of Opsin fluorocarbon, and that's a great way to go. You can catch them on the troll also, but really great fishing on bluefin with some of those big fish. A lot of those big fish starting to show up right now. In terms of when you're fishing flat falls or knife jigs, ikanas, whatever it is you're fishing, anywhere from 100 to 250 grams seems to be working best. And as you can see by some of those big fish, you don't want to go out on the water without a 2-speed reel and at least 80 pound. That is an absolute must. Keep that in mind. All right, so the island situation. Let's start at the Coronado Islands. Going to get breezy. Those conditions are going to go down the tubes as they are just about everywhere. There's been a few yellows out there, calico bass, nothing really to write home about. Once again, conditions will deteriorate as a matter of all of this Mother Nature, this wind that we have here. Also, out there at San Clemente Island, we've had some very good signal. There's been complaints about too many sea lions, and that is a royal pain in the neck when you have a big yellow on and you lose it to a sea lion. It just makes things that much more difficult. But there's been flashes of greatness out there with seabass and halibut, yellowtail, and rockfish. Lately, it's been a little bit slower, and this wind is not going to help things. Guys are going to be kind of saying, bye-bye to San Clemente Island for a while. Santa Barbara Island's been the site of some truly great fishing with so much life out there. Yellow zooming around everywhere, good sea bass fishing, some epic halibut bites, but the little island also is going to get too much weather here. And the last time Dave Dodge, Captain Dave Dodge, a good friend of mine, was out there, he was on the El Dorado, and he said it really shut down. It was slow. So something changed out there. We'll see what Mother Nature deals us in terms of this new hand after all this wind goes through. But that place, unfishable probably for the best part of this week. Forecast change, so make sure you check back. We'll keep you informed with all of that. And then as we get up in the Channel Islands, you know, God, if they could only get a weather break up there, you get the feeling that it would be another epic white sea bass kind of bite, and hopefully they'll get that, but it's not going to be. Now, CJ yesterday, 9 guys, 9 white sea bass. I had 5 sea bass on the Aloha Spirit with my good friend Sean Stewart, but it's just been tough with the weather. The weather's been just a nuisance up there, more beyond a nuisance. It's really put the kibosh on some really great white sea bass potential and fishing. And again, a lot of those fish, there's that 30 to 40 pound grade, but there's fish up in the 60s pushing 70 pounds up there in the Channel Islands, and hopefully we will get back to that very, very soon. Right now, it looks like weather's gonna keep us at the docks for a little while. We'll see if somebody can sneak out and pull a rabbit out of the hat, and we'll be watching that for you very, very closely. On May the 22nd, we are hoping all this weather calms down because we'll be on the Island Spirit out of Ventura Sport Fishing. Hope you can join us for that one. Cody Rogers and all of us are going to focus on exotic sea bass and halibut and yellowtail. If that doesn't come together for us, we'll fill the sacks with rockfish, but that is our major focus. If there's any live squid around, we will have it on board the Island Spirit. And once again, it's a great trip for kids and families, and also you guys who know what you're doing. Come out with Friedman Adventures on Sunday, a special Sunday trip, May the 22nd. And all you got to do is send me a text and we'll get your reservation, get you all situated. You can send that to 657-227-6459. Next Sunday, a week from today, we'll be at Recreation Park in Long Beach, California with the 540 Slingers guys, with Sam De La Torre from Island Fishing Tackle, and we'll have a jig fishing workshop, casting workshop. We'll go through the mechanics with you. We'll show you how to get more distance and accuracy when you're making a cast, and we'll just have a great time. Have a cup of coffee. I'd love to see you. Want more information on our charters? You want to ask me a question about Friedman Adventures? I'll be there. Sam will be there, and his great staff from Island Fishing Tackle, and of course the 540 Slingers boys will be there. Talk about guys who know how to throw the iron and just have a passion for it. They want to share that passion with you. So that'll be Recreation Park at the Casting Pond in Long Beach, California. Can't wait to do that. And then the after party, we're going to go over and see Chef Jason, who does our cooking segments and does just a great job. We'll go over to his place on 4th Street, Scholb's. It's going to be a lot of fun. Starts there at 11:30 in the morning and goes into the afternoon. And once again, that's just a gathering where we can all get together, talk fishing, talk about the event we just had, and plan our future events also with a great raffle also. So once again, my friends, I want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there and all the dads and sons and daughters and uncles and aunts and everybody else. Hope you get to spend it with someone truly special in your life today. We'll be continuing to watch the situation for you very, very closely at Friedman Adventures. There's so many other videos that you can get into here, so many other podcasts. You can go through season 1, season 2, season 3, and we've got all kinds of great tutorials on here. And if you want to see me on a motorcycle in Vietnam or having Kentucky Fried Chicken breakfast in China, we've got that for you also. Once again, it's a special day. We send you all our very, very best, and hopefully Mother Nature gives us a break really soon. Happy Mother's Day, and thanks for spending a little bit of time with me here on this Sunday morning.